Welcome back to your daily dose of keeping it real about being out here in the Philippines. I'm known for throwing rocks. I do speak my mind, guys. If I say something that actually makes you mad or pisses you off in any kind of way, just know that I wasn't trying to do that on a personal level. But if I do make you mad, it is what it is, bro. Holler at me in the comment section and we can talk about this like men. Just being honest as possible, all right? Now, today I'm riding through Amadeo. You guys up here living in Amadeo area, close to the Guy Tire or whatnot? Hey, man, I rode through your neighborhood or whatnot. Man, it's pretty chilly up here, man. You got to wear a jacket when you're riding through here and stuff like that. It's nice weather, though. I really like it and stuff like that. But while I'm riding, man, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. And what I want to talk to you guys is about money, women, and old men out here in the expats. And unfortunately, I include myself in the old men category. So, yeah, I want to talk about that today. You know, a lot of old men from around the world, many different countries, they come to the Philippines daily. Some are seeking a better life or a renewed sense of purpose, and that's pretty awesome to me, honestly. That's one of the reasons why I came out here. But other guys, you know, they're only here for one thing, man: women. You know, the Philippines hosts a lot of older men, and it's not uncommon to see them with a young girl. I mean, these guys are in relationships with women that are 2 to 3 times younger than them, and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with it as long as they're dating women that are of consenting age, you know, to be in a relationship with them or, you know, to be marriage material or whatever they're looking for. The problem that they're having is they're entering into these relationships and they're often being duped, misled during the courting process and stuff like that. And, you know, you're going to hear a lot of sad stories dating these women out here. A lot of sad stories. And, you know, us men, when we hear sad stories, man, we melt like butter, man. You know, here comes the knight in shining armor here to save the day. And, you know, back where I'm from, back in old San Antonio, you know, we got a saying for that. That's the Captain Save-A-Hole. You know, so we got to kind of watch out for that out here, man. You know, sometimes I kind of think that getting older makes guys feel insecure. You know, and they wind up settling for anything that cries or shakes a tail at them. But then on the other hand, you know, some guys, they just don't know, man. They just don't know what they're getting into. And when it's all said and done, the regrets kick in. And, you know, they just kind of give up on everything, man. And it's sad, dude. It's really sad because even back at home, men get treated like crap, you know. They get held to a standard of being a provider. And then when they get nothing in return, they travel the world. And they're like, you know what, I give up on the States or wherever I come from, and I want to see what they got in other parts of the world. Maybe these women are bred better. And for the most part, they are bred a little bit better, bred to be wise, you know. But sometimes, a lot of times, they end up with somebody that just got the same characteristics as what they left, if not worse. You know, most guys, they don't even ask themselves the questions of what happens after the pretty face and the sweet talks wear out. What's the benefit of even being in this relationship? Like the pros and the cons. Is it love? Is it money? And to be honest, to be real about it, man, it's hard to figure that out sometimes. And they got a lot of reasons why. You know, I can't identify every reason right now, but you know, there's a lot of reasons why that happens, you know what I'm saying? You know, but to be fair, I do know a lot of guys out here that have found tremendous success in the dating game. You know, they got younger wives and stuff like that. And these guys are in real good relationships, you know, and I commend those guys. You know, they found something rare, you know, but some guys, man, they're in a real struggle to find that connection, man. They just can't connect the dots. You know, they got all the social media girls everywhere in today's dating game. And to be honest, most of us guys, man, we don't come from that. Especially if we're older, we don't come from that. We come from a generation of true connection, like that one-on-one connection, like me and you. Let's see what we can build. That's where we come from. You know what I mean? But they chase girls that have a Wi-Fi connection that's stronger than the relationship that he offers. So how you gonna win? You really gotta ask yourself, how you gonna win dating chicks that don't even have that don't even have that sense of connection with you? They're in a completely different mental genre than you are. You know, and a lot of guys, you know, some guys, you know, they're content with that. They're like, you know, I already know that, you know, I'm older and she's younger, and I'll come to terms with that. I'll let her have her life and I have my life. You know, and they just want somebody to be with them. They want a companion. They want somebody that's just there for them, maybe in their last days or whatnot. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're okay with that, man, it ain't nothing wrong with that, man. It's good that you know you can have somebody with you in your last days or whatnot, if that's how you feel about yourself. But the guys that don't feel that way about themselves, man, hey, man, you got a lot of things you need to think about. You know what I mean? You know, this is why a lot of guys come to the Philippines and they just play. They ain't taking nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, man, that's good and that's bad at the same time. Because in my opinion, on the bad end, it leads to destructive path for guys who are actually looking for love. You know, guys coming out here, they just slanging that pipe. They just out here getting it how they get it. You know, and they moving on. It is what it is. They moving on. It happens. You know what I'm saying? But then the guys that are actually out here looking for love, on the other hand, you know, they kind of like dang, I can't find it. I can't find it, man. You know, because the guys that was before me, they came out here and got their money's worth. You know what I'm saying? They didn't waste no time with nobody who they thought was looking for the next come up, whether they knew the person or not. They went in there, cashed that bag, and walked out of there. So it's a double-edged sword, man. So, you know, getting in these relationships out here, it's good to know the history of your girl, where she comes from, the background, what she did in her personal life. And, you know, a lot of girls like to hide stuff or whatever, but you can look at a chick and kind of get a gist of how she actually is. You know, she's wild and all that stuff like that, man, you'll know it. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, some girls, they cover it up really well, too. So, again, it's hard to find out, man. You know, that's some work that you got, that's some homework that you got to do, you know. But most men, you know, they come to the Philippines and stuff like that, you know, they're looking for love and all the other good stuff like that. These guys are in positions of some kind of financial stability, you know what I'm saying? And it often leads them to using that leverage, you know, to attract beautiful women who swear up and down that they love you, I love you, and only you, and there's no money involved. Let's be real, bro. When a woman talk like that, sometimes it's a red flag, bro. You know, it could be a real red flag, because what does she really know about you to even love you in the manner in which she say that she does in the first place? You know, and the crazy part is a lot of guys actually believe it. And then when they realize it was all smoke blown up the ass, it's like, man, you in a state of shock. And all of us, we saw that coming from a mile away, bro. You know, some guys try to tell you, hey, bro, she not the one. She not the one. She not your property. That's community property. And some guys still wife it down. You know, and then, you know, you don't wipe down something that everybody done been through. You know, it's like putting your hand in a glass, or you get a glass of water, and you let everybody in the neighborhood put their hands in that glass of water, and then you drink it. You got to think about stuff like that, man, when you're dealing with chicks. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, you're not the only expat out here looking for somebody. And I'm telling you, man, these expats that's coming out here today in 2025, hey, look, let me tell you something, man, they out here getting it in. They getting it in, so you got to be really careful on what you pulling and stuff like that, you know? You got to understand, the smell of money has a distinct aroma, especially the people that can smell it from a distance. That takes a special person. You know, that's these chicks out here that got one agenda, man, to cash in on your earnings. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make it clear, man, you know, a lot of girls out here in the Philippines, man, the most of them out here, you know, they're honorable. I'm not going to say that all the women out here in the Philippines are like that. They're not, man. A lot of girls are honorable. They have good home economics. They have good home morals, you know. And a lot of guys, they've been lucky enough to secure these women. And if you secured your chick like that, man, hey, bro, I pat you on the back 100%, man. You did that. You did that, you know. But for the stragglers, the ones who are influenced by Western countries with no intentions of being a good wife, man, they directly seek men who are out here leading their lives, boasting about how much money they have, which will inevitably open the door to becoming the next potential victim, ready for the sacrificial guillotine, man. You're going to get your head chopped, period.com. Because that's what they looking for, man. And you in line for it, man. You're in line for it, you know. If you're looking for love in the Philippines, you need to pull your woman away from her surroundings and get a one-on-one connection with her. She needs to build something with you, just as you need to build something with her. Now, I'm not saying isolate her from her life and the people that she knows. All right, that's not what I'm saying. But nobody should be involved in how you interact. Nobody should be involved in the decision-making processes that you and her go through. All right, you need to understand that your life savings is at stake here. You know what I mean? If not your life itself. All right, you don't want anybody to have that kind of access to your life. All right. So me personally, I came up with 10 things that you guys should watch out for, and it ain't everything, but it is something that I thought was important that I'm gonna share with you guys. And I hope that these things can actually help you guys when you guys are deciding what kind of chick you want to be with or how you want to be out here in the Philippines. All right. The first one I want to go over is if she is hostile or she act like you're annoying in any kind of way. Like you just get on her nerves, and every 5 minutes, listen, bro, get up out of there, man. Nope, get up out of there. Red flag, red flag. Because there's no reason for her to be acting that way towards you when you are the one that's the provider. You're the one that's doing everything that you're supposed to do for her. So nah, get up out of there, man. The next one is that she asked for money within the first 6 months of the relationship. Red flag, get up out of there. Get up out of there. You're still in the girlfriend boyfriend phase. She's a girl and she's a friend. You're a boy, she's a friend. That's the time when you analyze, hey, we're friends. Are you a loyal friend? If you can't be loyal, then you can't move to the next level, which is a fiance. But we're still friends after this. Go ahead, enjoy your day. You know, I ain't mad at you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna let me stroke later on down the road. I'll do that too, but it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? The third thing that I want to talk about, if her sad stories line up with support towards her family, red flag, get up out of there, man. Because at that point, her family could be involved in that, getting money. And again, I'm trying to help y'all out, man. All right. The next thing is that if she puts her whole life on social media, hey, get up out of there, man. Because your one-on-one connection is everybody's connection at that point. It's not good, man. It's not good for you or anybody else. Maybe good for her, but that's it. All right. Another thing, if she acts different in public versus how she acts at home with you, get up out of there. Get up out of there. You're dealing with somebody that they got something going on with themselves. And you don't know if she got split personality. You don't know what she got, but that's a red flag, man. She needs to be one way and one way only. Good, bad, or indifferent. Genuine. You're looking for genuine. You get what I'm saying? All right? Another thing that I want to say, if your love is not enough for her to submit, run. Because if money is the only thing that makes her submit to you, you don't have a wife. You don't have somebody that's got wife potentials, man. You got somebody that needs stability. That's what you have. All right? And you don't want that in your life. You work too hard to get to where you are to be dealing with stuff like that. All right? If her friends come before you or become before your position as a man in her life, get up out of there, man. Get up out of there, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth the headache. You too old to have a headache like that anyway. What you gonna do? You want to die from a stroke? Dealing with this kind of stuff, stressed out, high blood pressure go through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Your heart palpitating, you just mad, fury. You don't want to go through that, man. You out here for peace. So if she causing you to have high blood pressure, man, you get up out of there, man. It ain't even worth it, man. It ain't even worth it, all right? If you question her motives in any part of your relationship, you need to slow down and assess the situation silently. Don't tell her what you're assessing. Assess it silently. And make a valid decision. Once you got all the facts together, make a valid decision on your next move, whether it's stay or go. But you do that in silence. You never tell the left hand. You never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. That's what my mother always told me. All right. When you wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning and you ask her, what important things do you need to do today? If she does not mention you in anything that she says, she doesn't have you on her list of important things to take care of, you need to ask yourself, how important are you to her? Red flag. Red flag, bro. All right? And the last thing I want to say is, if she's always mad at you, but nice to other people, run away, because your manhood is being challenged. She's playing with you. She's trying to figure out how far she can push the button with you. And as long as you keep chasing behind her, she's going to keep pushing away from you, knowing you're going to get her everything that she wants. You're the prize. Be the prize. All right? That's all that I got for you guys today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the view. I know I was kind of harsh today, man, but you know, you guys my homeboys. I got to keep it real. I got to talk to you guys like my homeboys. All right? Make sure you love yourself, man, sincerely. You know, I'm going to say it on every episode. I really want you to love yourself, because loving yourself is a good thing, man. All right? And then most importantly, man, take care of what you know you are. Take care of who you are. Be a better you at all times and make good decisions based on your moral compass. All right? Until next time, holla at your boy, bro.